Hello. I'm really not used to doing classes in English, but I'm going to do a class in English for all of you English speakers today because I'm going to try. So today we're going to really work on our immunity. Immunity is the big key word at this moment, immunity. Normally that happens at the beginning of December when winter is really coming in, but we're going to work on our immunity right now. So you're just going to need a yoga mat if you have one. If you don't have one, no problem. Just a place that you're not going to slip. Some space. And if you have a wall that you can put your legs up at the end of the session, that's excellent. If you don't have a wall, no problem. We'll work around it too. So just find a comfortable position to sit, legs crossed. If your knees are higher than your hips, really put a pillow underneath your butt so that your pelvis is pushed forward and your knees come down. And just get really comfortable. And just close your eyes. And just take a deep breath in. And just breathe out with your mouth. And really make a sound with your out breath. And just relax. Let all of your day just come out with your out breath. Everything that was tense today or that you're still holding on to, just another deep breath and let it all out with your out breath. And just relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, really relax the muscles around your belly. Let your belly just be out there and breathe. And feel your belly fill with air. So you're going to breathe in and feel the belly fill with air, and then it comes up into your chest. And just breathe out with your nose. And breathe in with your belly and up into your chest. And then out with your nose. And just another really deep breath. And then you're going to hold it in for a few seconds. Hold it in, continue to relax your whole body. And then just breathe out. And just feel the heaviness of your body sitting on the ground. Just feel the weight of your body sitting down. Weight of your body going down into your sit bones. And just breathe at your pace, at your depth, at your speed. Just breathe and just really come out, really start to observe, to be the witness. So there are the sensations in your body. Just feel the different sensations of the clothes that touch your skin, the hair that touches your head, the hands that touch somewhere. Start to hear the different sounds around you. See the different colors, the different shadows behind your eyes. Smell the different smells, the different aromas. Taste the different tastes in your mouth. Just breathe and just really start to be connected with your senses. Then take a step further and start to feel what your emotions are. What are your emotions? And see if you can start to feel how it's your sensations and your emotions that are connected. You feel sensation in your body, and that's going to trigger a thought, which is going to trigger an emotion. So see if you can really pinpoint where is the feeling of this emotion in your body? Where is the sensation of this emotion? And just be present with it. Just observe it. Be a witness. Breathe. And then there's also always the blah, blah, blah in your head. There's the talking or the singing or the music or what you're going to make for dinner in your head, blah, 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 blah. It's there. It's not a problem. Just acknowledge it. And don't fall into it. Don't get hooked into it. It's there, but try to put it in the background. It's in the background and you're still here, present, feeling your sensations, feeling your emotions, listening to the blah, blah, but really being present in the moment, being present in your breath. You can feel the way the breath moves through your body. And you just observe everything that's happening. There's absolutely nothing to do. There is no right way, there is no wrong way, there is no more of, there is nothing to do. It's just presence. It's just an in-breath and an out-breath. And paying attention and accepting everything that happens in each in-breath and each out-breath. You just observe, and you really become that consciousness that observes the sensations, that observes the emotions, that observes the thoughts, but doesn't get hooked into it. And breathe. Now breathe and just imagine that you have a string, that you have a tube in the middle of your spinal column. And you're just going to really feel this string, this tube that comes out of your last vertebrae, comes out of your perineum, that goes down into the earth, and just really feel that you're centering and connecting and rooting down into the earth. Really letting this energetic cord go down, down, down. It digs, it digs, it digs down into the center of the earth. And you really feel all of your weight, all of your emotions, all of your thinking, go down this cord into the center of the earth. All of the electricity of your body goes down. All of the magnetism of your body goes down this cord into the magma of the earth. And with each breath, you can just let everything that you were holding on to from today, the emotions, the thoughts, the feelings, just let everything that you were holding on to, just let it go down this cord into the middle of the earth. Breathe. And then you're going to feel that this cord comes out of the top of your head. Out of the top of your head, it starts to go up into the sky, higher than the clouds, higher than the stars, higher than the planets. It just keeps going up and up and up to the beginning of the universe. And just feel how you're pulled up towards the beginning of the universe, towards this light. And breathe. And just feel how you're pulled in these two directions. You're pulled up into the universe and you're pulled down into the earth, how we're connected to these two poles. And we breathe in, this light from the beginning of the universe comes down and goes down this tube into the middle of the earth. And we breathe in, and this energy from the middle of the earth comes up through our body up to the top, and just feel this flow from the top to the bottom to the top. Even if you don't feel anything, it's not a problem. Just imagine as you're breathing in. When you breathe in, it goes up. When you breathe out, it goes down. Or when you breathe in, it goes down. And when you breathe out, it goes up. It doesn't matter which direction it goes in. Just breathe and just feel this going up and going down, feeling in your spinal column. And take a deep breath. And just breathe out again. And you can open your eyes. And we're going to start, before we go into any posture, we're going to start by tapping on our thymus. So this is our gland. that produces our T cells. So just your sternum, underneath your collarbones, you're just gonna tap, lightly tap with your fingertips. Keep breathing. Just keep breathing in through your belly and just tap on your sternum. And just really feel this vibration. This vibration as you tap. That's going into your thymus gland, which is stimulating your thymus gland to create more T cells, which are going to help go through your body, get rid of all of the viruses, bacteria, things that don't belong. Keep breathing and tapping. And then breathe out, relax. Maybe you still feel the vibration there, no problem. And we're gonna go to the mat. So if you're not already on your mat, go on your mat. And we're gonna start by laying down on the ground. So lay down on the ground. And just feel the weight of your body go down into the ground. Feel your connection with the earth. Maybe you're on a second floor, a third floor. Doesn't matter, the ground is still underneath you. And we're gonna bend this right knee and just pull it into the chest. Keep breathing with your belly which fills with air as you breathe in, which relaxes as you breathe out. And then you're gonna take your big toe with your right hand and you're just gonna start to bring your leg up into the air. If your knee stays bent, your knee stays bent. That's not a problem. If you wanna bend your left leg and put your foot on the ground, go ahead and do it, not a problem. Do really what feels comfortable for you, where you really feel your sacrum, your back on the ground. Keep breathing. And we're just warming up the back of the thigh. You can start maybe pulling your toes a little bit more towards your face. Relax your jaw. And then bring your knee down, re-hug your knee, and we're gonna change. Bend your left leg, straighten out your right leg, and just bend your knee into your chest. Really feel your belly fill with air as you breathe in. Then you're gonna take your big toe with your left hand and you're gonna just start to bring your foot up into the air. If you wanna bend your right leg, bend your right leg. Keep breathing. Keep letting your body sink down into the ground. Really your back relaxes and sinks down into the ground. We're just letting our body relax, calm down, maybe from a really busy day. And then bring your knee into your chest. Then bring both knees in, just give both knees a hug. You can also do circles with your knees to give your back a massage. Whatever feels good for you. Keep breathing. And then we're gonna swing on up into all fours. So come into all fours. You're gonna have your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders, your fingers really, really wide open. And really push each finger into the mat. And we're gonna breathe in and we're gonna start to let the belly fall down towards the ground. Let the chest fall down towards the ground. Bring the shoulder blades together and bring your head up. So breathe in and really arch your back. And then you're gonna breathe out and start to round your sacrum, round the middle of your back, the shoulder blades. Bring your head down and really bring your pubic bone towards your forehead. And then breathe in and just start to arch your back again. Each vertebrae follows the one after it. And then round your back when you breathe out. Breathe in and arch. You can go at your rhythm, at your pace. And breathe out and round. And one more time, and really just try to find the wave of your spinal column as you breathe in, and the wave of your spinal column as you breathe out. We're going to come back to a flat back. Turn the toes. Keep your hands where they are. Don't move your hands. And we're going to sit back towards our heels. And just stay here and just start to open up the foot. So you kind of start to feel the foot stretch. You can imagine that you're opening all of the meridian lines, all of the reflexology points in your foot. Just breathe into your feet. Keep pushing your hands on the ground towards the wall in front. Now we're going to bring our knees up and start to lift our hips up for down dog. If you need to keep your knees bent, keep your knees bent. And you want to keep pushing your chest back towards your thighs. If you see that you start to come up over your wrists, you want to really bend the knees and push your chest back towards your thighs. And then you start to straighten your legs. And you get to where you get. If your knees stay bent, your knees stay bent. It's the first down dog, so if you want to bend your right leg and then bend your left leg, just start to wake up your hips. And breathe. And then when you're ready, just really pull your heels towards the ground. Maybe they don't touch the ground, and that's not a problem at all. Just keep pulling them towards the ground and straightening your spine. And then still breathing, your belly which fills with air as you breathe in, which relaxes as you breathe out. A relaxed jaw. And then bend your knees, and you're going to walk your feet up to your hands. You can keep your feet hip distance apart, keep your knees bent, and just interlace your hands in your elbows. They are called elbows in English. In French, they are coudes. And just relax. Keep your neck really loose, your back really loose, so really keep the knees bent so that you feel that there's absolutely no muscle of your back that is working. If you want to start to straighten the knees a little bit more, you can, but make sure that the back stays loose. And then just relax your hands down towards the ground, bend the knees a little bit, and just start to roll back up. Keeping your chin at your chest so that you don't get the vertigo. And then roll your shoulders back and lift your head up. And just breathe. And you're going to put your feet where it's comfortable, either the feet that are touching or just under your hips, however it's comfortable for you. And you want to keep your knees a little bit bent. Not really bent, but just you want to have some knees that are supple. You don't want them very tight. You want to push your feet into the ground. So we're going to really root down into the ground. Imagine that energetic cord is really going down into the ground. You're going down towards the magma of the earth. And then you're bringing that magma of the earth up, and it's starting to come up your legs, and it's pulling your thighs up. It's engaging your perineum. So you're letting your perineum. You're lifting up Your ribs are opening, your chest, you're bringing your hands down and really pulling your fingers down towards the ground. Relax the neck. Let the chin come down a little bit, and then just pull this cord up through the top of your head. So we're connecting again. We're connecting to the ground and we're connecting to the sky. Breathe. So we're not just standing up. Oh, I'm standing up. No, we're really engaged. All of our muscles are engaged. Still breathing with the belly. And maybe you start to lose, you start to go into the head, blah, 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 blah. That's okay. The moment that you start to realize that you're in your head and you don't feel anymore each toe that's pushing into the ground, come back to your breath. Come back to this present moment in this body. The different sensations in this body with each in-breath, with each out-breath. And we're going to bring our hands into prayer position at our hearts. And just connect to your heart. Feel this heart here in the center of your body. Breathe. And we're going to breathe in and we're going to bring our right hand up and push our left hand down. Look up to the right hand. And breathe out. Come back to the middle. And then we're going to go the other way. Breathe in. Bring up the left hand, the right hand down. Back to the middle. We're going to do it again. Breathe in. And breathe out. And last time. Breathe in and really stretch up towards the sky and push down towards the ground, towards the earth. And come back to the center. Just feel this heart, which is the connection between the sky and the earth, between the universe and the earth. Breathe right here in your heart, this center. This is your center. And then we're going to breathe in and bring the arms up overhead. And breathe out and fall forward. So you can always keep the knees a little bit bent, no problem. Bring the hands up to the shins or on the ground and breathe in and come to a flat back. So really pull the coccyx, the dernier vertebrae and the head, keeping the spine really, really long. Breathe in, breathe out, bend your knees, put your hands on the ground and come into plank. And at this plank, really just keep pushing your fingers. Your fingers are really wide. Keep pushing your fingers into the ground. Keep pushing your toes into the ground. Really lift up and engage all of your abdominal muscles. We're just starting to create some heat, which is good for our immune system. And then you're going to bring your knees down, turn your feet, and you're going to bring your elbows back and bring your chest down towards the ground. Keep your elbows really close to your body. Roll onto your belly, turn your feet, roll your shoulders back, and push your hands on the ground and lift up your chest. And you're going to arch your back where you can without hurting your lower back. And don't bring your elbows, not your elbows, your shoulders up into your ears, but really push your shoulders down towards your butt. And then come back into a little all fours, turn your toes and come back into down dog. And just find your down dog. If you're not sure, always you can come into all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and then lift your hips up and back. Breathe. Bend your knees, walk your feet up to your hands, straighten your legs, hands to your shins or the floor. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out, come to your chest, to your heart. Reconnect at your heart. Feel your body, the sensations, the blood that's flowing. This body which has just moved and it loves to move. Breathe. And we're going to do that again a little bit faster. Breathe in, bring your arms up. And breathe out, fall forward. Breathe in, come to a flat back. And breathe out, push into plank. And then come down onto your belly. Turn your feet, roll your shoulders. Breathe in, push into cobra. Arch your back. And breathe out, come back into down dog. And just find your pause. Down dog is a position where we pause, where we let the core, we let the body relax. Maybe at the beginning it's not too relaxing, but I promise you there's a moment where this is a very relaxing position. Respire, breathe. Bend your knees, walk your feet to your hands. Straighten your legs. Breathe in, come to a flat back. Breathe out, come back down. Breathe in, open your arms up towards the sky. Come to standing and breathe out, come back to your heart. And we're gonna do one more time, right away. Breathe in, go on up. And breathe out, come down towards the ground. Breathe into a flat back. Breathe out into plank. And then lower down to your belly, however you can. Roll your shoulders, breathe in, arch your back. And breathe out, come back to down dog. And breathe. Keep pushing your fingers into the ground. Feel your heart beating, feel all of the blood which is moving in your body, bringing all of those T cells that we stimulated throughout your body. And then come down into all fours. So we're back into all fours. And we're going to bring the right knee behind the right wrist. And we're going to turn the right foot over towards the right wrist, the left wrist. You get to that wrist however close you can. And then you're going to inch this left leg back. And you don't want to fall onto the right butt. You want to keep your hips really squared. So if you need to, you can always put a cushion underneath your hip to make sure that your hips stay squared. And so just start to really set up this position where you feel comfortable in it. And then you're going to come down to your forearms. And then you're going to come down to your hands, forehead on the ground. And just breathe and just really, with each breath, just let your hips relax. Just really bring your breath down into your hips. When you're breathing in, you're really feeling all of these muscles, all of this articulation really fill with air. And as you breathe out, it just relaxes. It opens. And just keep being present, keep being aware, keep being the observer and the witness. There are different sensations, there are different emotions, there are different thoughts. All of that happens. They all come and they go. Emotions come and go, thoughts come and go, sensations even come and go, and you rest present in each breath, completely accepting everything that happens. In softness, really be very soft. Come back up to your hands, turn your foot, and then like a ballerina, you're gonna really gracefully find your way back to all fours. And then we go to the other side. Bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Bring your foot near your right wrist. And then inch that right leg back. You don't want to fall to your right or to your left, but you want to keep your hips really squared, really centered. So you can always put a cushion underneath your hip if you need to. And when you feel nice and stable, then you come down to your forearms. Breathe here. And if this is your limit, if you really are feeling lots of sensations in your hips, stay here. You don't need to go any further. If you want to go further, and you can, then you just come down to your forehead. And really just keep feeling your belly, which fills with air as you breathe in, and then it moves up into your chest. And then everything just relaxes as you breathe out. And just stay here present with each breath, with whatever is going on. This is where you're at. Come back up to your hands. Come back gracefully into all fours. And we're gonna breathe in and arch your back again. And breathe out and round it. And breathe in and arch your back. And breathe out and round. Turn your toes, come back up into down dog. Keep pushing your fingers into the ground and away towards the wall in front. Keep pulling your heels towards the ground and lengthening your spine. Bend your knees, walk your feet up. And just relax your head towards the ground. Relax your hands. Just feel all of this blood which is flowing towards the top of your head. You're breathing very smooth and slow. And bend your knees and just roll up slowly, keeping your chin at your chest. Taking a breath in. And when you breathe out, roll those shoulders back and then bring your head up. Open your feet just where you're comfortable, and we're just going to turn from side to side. Really relaxed. Just let the arms swing, let your neck follow your spinal column. Always checking in with your jaw, making sure your jaw is relaxed, that there's space between your top teeth and your bottom teeth. And then just start to come forward, but let your arms stop all by themselves. And then we're going to open up our legs. Open up the legs wide. You can turn your toes a little bit towards the inside, just a little bit. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe in and really lift your heart up towards the sky. And then breathe out and just start to fold forward. Relax your head towards the ground and bring your hands down towards your ankles. And just breathe here. And then walk your hands out so that you have a flat back. And you can bend your knees and you can hop your feet, or you can walk your feet to where you can do a squat. And just squat. If your heels don't touch the ground, either you can roll up a towel or the yoga mat underneath your heels, or just stay on your toes for right now. And just keep letting your sacrum come down towards the ground. And breathe. Your belly filling with air. And then just gently roll onto your butt. Turn onto your side and come onto your back. Bring your feet near where you can just slightly touch them with your middle fingers if you have long middle fingers. And you want to keep your feet open up just to your hips. And we're going to breathe in and we're going to push our feet down towards the ground. Left le périnée, bring the perineum up and bring up the bassin. Bring up the hips, the belly, the chest. Really push your feet into the ground and keep lifting up. Keep your chin near your chest, your head really centered. Keep pushing your feet into the ground to help lift up towards the sky. And then slowly roll each vertebrae back towards the ground. Open up your arms, bring your feet together, and we're going to let our knees fall towards the left and turn the head towards the right. Really feeling your belly fill with air as you breathe in. And then we're going to come back to the center and we're going to let our legs fall towards the right and turn your head towards the left. And then roll back onto the side, push up into seated position, and we're going to come into child's position. Child's position, so your knees either touching or a little bit open as you want, and just bring your forehead down to the ground. Walk your hands above your head. Relax your forearms and really just feel your forehead, which relaxes into the ground. Really feel the weight of your forehead touching the ground. If your forehead doesn't touch the ground and you have a pillow or a blanket that you can roll up and really put your forehead, or you can always do fists, make fists and let your forehead relax on your fists. You just really want to feel this weight of your forehead pushing down into the ground, and just imagine all of the blood which is flowing down into that frontal brain, into that frontal cortex. So all of your blood is falling down into the front part of your brain. As you breathe in, you really feel your back fill with air. And as you breathe out, you just feel your whole body just relax towards the ground. Maybe you hear some gurgling in your belly. That's excellent. And just breathe and just really be in this child's pose. If you want, you can bring your arms down next to your body now if you want. And just feel your whole body relaxing, your whole nervous system relaxing. All of the stress is just melting away. You're feeling your connection with this earth. Breathe. The ground. All of your weight is just melting down into the ground. Your whole body is relaxed. Your whole body is safe. You have enough to eat. You have enough to drink. You have a house. You have somewhere where you can sleep. You can sleep. Your whole physical body really is safe. So just let your body feel this safety, and you can relax even more in this child's pose. No care at all. And then take a deep breath in, breathe out, and then come back to sitting. And we're gonna go and bring our legs against the wall. If you don't have a wall, you're just gonna lay down on the ground. If you do have a wall, you're gonna bring your hips so that you're sitting sideways with your hips against the wall, and then you're gonna lay down and do a little turn. A little turn so that then your butt is against the wall, your feet are up in the air. Your arms either next to you or on your belly or on your heart, as you want. If you're just laying down on the ground, just find a really comfortable position laying down on the ground. And just breathe. And just really feel your back, which is completely relaxing, all of the muscles completely relaxing into the ground. Feel your hip bones, which are pushing towards the ground. The back of your head completely relaxed. And just feel your breathing become softer, longer, deeper. And just keep paying attention to each in-breath, each out-breath, being present in the moment. Being really present to what it feels like to have a body that's relaxed and calm. And to just see it's possible to have a body that is relaxed and calm with no cares, no thinking, everything just really present. How everything becomes much slower. And just breathe and just feel all of the blood, if you have your legs in the air, which are coming down, and all of this blood which is filling your organs, circulating in your organs. So all of your organs are getting this really fresh, oxygenated blood. All of the glands are getting some fresh, oxygenated blood. Just breathe. And then just bend your knees into your chest. Just hug your knees into your chest. And then you're going to turn onto your side, and you're going to somehow find a way to lay onto your back. So just lay back onto your back. Turn your palms up into the air. Open up your legs to where it's comfortable. And just lay down. Just lay down on your back. Lay down and just breathe. You can take a big deep breath in, really feel your whole body fill with air. And then breathe out and just relax. And breathe with your feet. And let your feet melt down into the ground. Breathe in with your legs. And let your legs melt down into the ground. Breathe in with your sacrum, with your pelvis. And let it just melt down into the ground. Breathe in with your whole back. And it just melts down into the ground. Breathe in with your belly, your diaphragm, your ribs, and they just relax and melt down into the ground. Breathe in with your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. And they just relax and they just melt down into the ground. Breathe in with your neck, with your jaw, your tongue, your cheeks, your ears, your eyes, your forehead, your head. And just relax and let your body melt down into the ground. Relax your skin, your connective tissue. Relax your veins, your blood. Relax your muscles, your nerves, your sexual organs, all of the organs in your belly. Relax your heart, the 4 chambers of your heart. Relax your brain, the right side, the left side. Relax all of your lymphatic glands. Relax all of your bones, your vertebrae. Relax all of your cells. All of your DNA, all of your atoms, electrons, neutrons. Relax all of your physical being so you completely let go and just melt down. Melt down into that space of nothingness and everything. Melt down, let go into that quantum field. This space where everything is just waves and vibrations. Waves of vibrations of love and health, safety, well-being, joy and compassion, gratitude. Just breathe in that space of waves and vibrations and just feel those waves of health and well-being, love that radiate and start to come back up through your atoms, your cells, your bones, your organs, your muscles, your skin. Come back up into this physical body with these waves. You feel these waves of pure energy of health, well-being, safety, love. You just let these waves move through you from your feet to the top of your head, from the top of your head down to your feet, through your whole body. And just feel how you can actually accept even more of this energy. You can even let more of this energy in. You can contain all of this energy which just runs fluidly through your body. And just breathe this energy, this vibration of love, of well-being, of health. And there's nothing to do, there's nothing to think about. It's just there. You just feel these vibrations even stronger. And you just let the wisdom of your body, the wisdom of your breath, find any areas that are maybe still blocked from this wave. And you just let the wisdom of your breath, the wisdom of your body find these places. And with your breath, these places relax. And this wave of energy can be fluid through your whole body, through your whole being, physically, mentally, emotionally. And take a deep breath. And breathe out. And just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bend your knees and roll onto your side. Roll onto your side and give yourself a good cuddle. Really roll up, curl up, and give yourself a really good cuddle, a really good moment of love just for you. Really where you're giving yourself all of the love. And you're just really thanking this body which is with you every day, all of the time, every breath. And it's perfect, it's alive. Don't just breathe and just feel this thankfulness for life that you have in this body and how much you love yourself, how much you love this life. Because it's an adventure. It's a crazy adventure and you get to experience it. So how wonderful is that? Just give yourself a really big hug, a really big moment of love and thankfulness. And then with your eyes closed, come back up to a seated position. Find a comfortable position. And just breathe. And just feel the vibrations, the sensations, the energy which is moving in your body. Feel the calm, the peace. Feel whatever is present and just accept whatever is present. With love, with softness. And bring your attention to your heart. Just bring your attention to this place of love and gratitude and compassion and joy. And just think of someone or an animal or a place or a tree or a moment, something that really gives you this vibration of love, this sensation of love. So that you can really feel this little tickle of love in your heart. And as soon as you start to feel that vibration, that tickle, you can let go of the person or the place or the thing, but you're still here present with that vibration of love and compassion and joy and thankfulness. And just breathe through your heart. Just breathe through your heart. And just feel how this love gets bigger and vibrates through your whole body. And just feel this connection and how actually this love is always there. We're never empty of this love. We're just sometimes not paying attention to it. We just need to bring our attention to it. It's always there. This vibration of love and gratitude and joy, compassion. We're never empty. We're always full. So just keep filling yourself even more so that even your toes, your fingernails feel, your eyebrows, every part of you feels this vibration of love. And then we're going to breathe in this love. And as we breathe out, we're just going to breathe out the love so that this love goes to every other heart on this planet. So you're just going to breathe and you're just going to let your love connect to every other heart. Let your heart connect to every other heart, every other thing, every other atom that is living on this planet. You are connecting to, you are in that wave, that vibration. And when you breathe in, you're breathing in all of that love. When you're breathing out, you're giving. So you just feel with each breath how we're giving and receiving all of the time. This peace, this calm, this connection. Maybe it's just a little tickle, maybe it's a big vibration, it doesn't matter. Just breathe and be present with it, however it is for you at this moment. And just accept this moment, this is how it is. And I accept it completely. And take a nice deep breath. And breathe out again with a sound. And open your eyes. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day or evening, lifetime.